Good afternoon.
Yes, Gladiator.
Yes.
Two things. The question he asked is a good question, but one thing it proves is that the people who will be calling the station, a lot of them are not informed. Because I'm certain that Dr. Rowley did way above 10 things since the time, but these people are not informed as to give that information. So, when you understand the fact, you should realize when you're going on by these regular callers, most of them calling for bacchanal sake, and then really have the information to share. So I'm certain Rowley did more than something. So when you realize that, you should now change the topic and wait on, like you see, like when they give Thomas till Saturday, leave it until Saturday and go on something else, because all it causing is licks. You didn't do the wrong thing, but they realize the callers not prepared.
No, caller. No, caller. I listen to you. I understand what you're saying, but I beg to disagree with you. Because at the end of the day, I started the program saying I want the people to call in and vent their views. I am just human. And if I feel a person said something or may have said things that I don't agree with what they're saying, because I keep asking all of them who accuse me of bashing Dr. Rowley what it is I said. And most of them saying, you ain't see the other radio station, them people are calling and they say all kind of thing, and that is the agenda on all those other frequencies. In other words, what they are trying to tell me, don't focus on Rowley on any issues pertaining to the PNM. Just deal with the UNC, the PPP, the COP, and attack. And when the time comes now that we are confronted with questions, when we go there to the doors, and a person who may be an undecided voter pose the question, what you do for me? Why you want me to vote PNM? Because you don't listen to the radio, you don't hear how we does. Forget about that. We just want to get them out. Look. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Gladiator.
And let me just remind people, I'm just holding on for Aisha Welch this afternoon, right?
Yeah, that is all right. Blessing to you. A lot of callers calling, especially three, doesn't be the voice of the PNM. Dr. Rowley has been housing minister for a period. He ensured that the rent moved from $12 to the minimum of $100, and he said to collect the rent in order for us to raise revenue. If you don't want to pay the rent, you pay going up, pay the rent or get out. And the voices were calling and asking you to be off the radio. Go and take a bath, Simpson.
I know. Anyway, good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Gladiator. Well, I've been laughing all evening since you come on. I just I have to laugh.
You use one. Caller use one of them. Caller use one of them at one management to get my tail off the radio too.
No. I enjoy you every time you come on because you educate the people to an extent where some of them like they get noticed. Right? One man started thing because you give them a freedom of call and say what you would like, and he starts something and he light a fire and the fire keep burning it down.
And caller all what the people and all what the people who heard Mr. Carnage made the serious allegation against Dr. Rowley.
Yes.
All what they had to do was to call in Thomas was to do, just call in and itemize 10 things that Dr. Rowley did, and we move on. But don't call me and tell me I should answer that question. They started to beat me up. They bust my head. Look, them, I just say something else, you know. They call in and they bust my head, they spit in my face. All because I want somebody to chastise, when I say chastise, but to answer Mr. Carnage. Because he will continue to make this allegation over and over. But when one was expecting Mr. Good English, and you feel you could trap me with them good English thing, because I ain't ready for you, you know. I ain't ready for you at all. Don't test me at all, Mr. Thomas. It's because I'm about the PNM's agenda, irrespective of the boss head and the cost I get it on national radio. But you, Thomas, you ain't ready as yet. So don't come test me at all. Because you fully well know. Anyway, hold that for election. Good afternoon, caller. Good afternoon. You're not there at all. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Gladiator.
Yes.
What I want to say is that I support what you say, what you're doing, because we as parents people need hold strong, And all you do is ask 10 questions as to what Dr. Rowley did.
No, I said name 10 items. 10 things that he did.
10 items, sorry. And you can't answer that. Mr. Paranaj, Mr. Englishman, you always back with Dr. Rowley, he can't name one.
He has only one mantra. He has only one mantra. A recurring decimal. You, Thomas, you feel I don't listen to you every day? I record your voice and it's just a one mantra over and over and over. So pedantic. This consummate obscurantis. Politically vacuous in his thinking. Plain you wanna look. Good afternoon, caller.
Yes, good afternoon, Gladiator.
Yes.
I want to endorse that caller there, that young, bright caller. I want to endorse that caller. Gladiator.
Yeah.
Honestly, I ain't like how we fighting each other. Because right now, on our station, it's PNM people fighting PNM people.
But that is what is happening. They feel that any time a person make a statement, they become so politically sensitive. They're not thanking me for all the good work that I've done for the PNM over the years, you know. Where I fought a battle for several elections and caused PNM to win. And I fought, look, man, down to the end, down to the wire. They won't thank me for that at all because they don't see the good. They don't see the good of Gladiator. And we are approaching. We are approaching.
We fighting each other, man.
Yes.
It
is not good because some of them are new to the politics. Some of them are new to the politics. They don't know who's Gladiator at all. So they just come on radio and just hear they do maybe a few years or what have you, and they feel they understand the politics. I know what it takes outside there, what it gives outside there. I'm fully aware of it, and I'm trying to prepare the party for such. You have a man, Mr. Karnas, who will say it over and over. He is campaigning on the issue that Dr. Rowley has done nothing. And this Mr. Englishman, who hears him every day on several radio stations, making this allegation against Dr. Rowley, he being an executive member of the Martin West, would not put on paper or itemize the 10 things that he has done. But he wants everybody to hear this false English and this false accent. And you want to use those false accents because of this vacuous thinking. These set of political ABCdarians, consummate Neanderthals, want to come test me? What is your track record? What is your track record? And want to frighten me with a set of talk about get me off the radio station? Well, so be it. I am a talk show host and I have no fear, while other talk show hosts will want to protect their reputation because they want to remain on here and they don't have the testicular fortitude or the breasticular fortitude to call a spade a spade. Not me at all. I don't hear them, but I just want to ignore them because my mouth, my tongue better when I start. I just come this afternoon because Aisha Welch called me and said, Gladiator, hold on for me. Although really lucky that I'm not on a weaker day. Management must keep me on a weekend because if I was on a weaker day, the onslaught. Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Gladiator?
Yes.
Yes, I actually agree with the young caller who called a few callers about what she spoke about.
Yeah, she's concerned. She's concerned. Yeah, she's concerned.
Right, and in Gladiator, I know you just hold on for Aisha today. Yes, what I think the callers may have appreciated more, I'll tell you to run the program, they're saying, if you came for instance this afternoon, sir, let us discuss the pros and cons of a mass transit system, right? Because Dr. Rowley proposed that if he becomes Prime Minister, he will implement a rapid rail system. So let us discuss the pros and cons of it, if it's good for the nation or not.
And that is what they don't want to discuss. That is what they don't want to discuss. Look, you said,
Gladiator, if you focus on personalities and not
I am not about the personalities. Gladiator, again, you have me wrong.
Suggestion, Gladiator?
No, but I am not about personalities. They are the ones who want personalities. If I ask a simple question, name 10 things that he has done, am I on personality?
Gladiator, what I'm saying is you ask that question because some guy from Carenage called in and said, people say things about Dr. Rowley every day, and not everything needs a response. I think people Carenage, you can just ignore them.
And caller,
they have their own agenda.
And caller,
that kind of whole 2 hours talking about these things where there are more better things to talk about than that.
And caller, that is a moot point. That is a moot point. The person call, and there are others who will call and raise issues. This is an election season.